a tiny DAC cable versus a tiny DAC cable. But which one is better, and if there's any difference at all? Stay tuned and find out the answers to all of these burning questions. What we have here today are two very affordable USB-C DAC cables that are very convenient to use with your phone. I already reviewed this one, the Musiland MU1, but now we have a showdown. Musiland versus Sonata HD DAC. And I will not even try to pronounce the brand of this one. HIDIZS. No, I will not go there. They actually share many things in common. First of them being the price, which is around 30 bucks. Second one is that they use the same DAC chip actually, made by Cirrus Logic. They also offer same level of power and maximum volume with your headphones. I guess this is the point you naturally start to wonder, are there any differences at all? But yes, there are. Let's start with the build. Musiland has longer and thicker cable, while the one on Sonata HD is shorter and also very thin. While I was testing them, I often found a Sonata HD pulled too much by the heavier cord. You can see this, it's unpleasantly sharp angle here, and I'm not sure this will be healthy after prolonged usage. But with Musiland here, I think it looks healthier. It's still a kind of soft cable, but it is thicker and it doesn't make this really sharp edge like you can easily see on Sonata HD. But I must say that I had no problem with either of them so far. But just before I continue to talk about differences, I forgot to mention that both of these DAC dongles are coming with USB-C to USB-A adapter, so you can use them with your PC or anything at all, basically. Now, let's return to the second and most important difference. Even though they're using the same DAC chip, they sound quite different. Now, I'll try to be as short as possible here. They're both quite detailed and more powerful than your average phone, which is good. But they're different in sound signature. Sonata HD sounds cleaner and more precise, with better layering and soundstage. But the Musiland here sounds more natural and fuller in the mid-range. Now, Sonata HD is kind of thinner and drier compared to Musiland. And next thing you can notice is that Musiland is lacking some bass kick compared to Sonata. And also, Musiland is lacking some high frequency extension too. And because of that, you can hear more of the track's atmosphere and that sensation of air around you through Sonata HD. So now you probably think, well, that's clear, a Sonata HD sounds better. And you might be right, but it's not that simple. Personally, I had a tough time choosing the winner. I would switch between those, and sometimes I would really prefer this spaciousness and details of Sonata HD, also more powerful bass. But sometimes there are songs that simply sound too dry and analytical over this one, but I really enjoyed them through Musiland. Like older rock and roll songs, for example. And I would say that 7 out of 10 times I probably preferred Sonata HD here. But on the other 3 songs, I liked Musiland more. Well, I guess simply mathematically speaking, Sonata HD wins that way. But life and enjoying the music is not same as math. And in reality, I think that which one would you prefer would depend a lot on your taste and headphones you're trying to match them with. For example, if I would looking for a DAC for a really analytical pair of headphones, maybe I would choose Musiland and I would sacrifice some of that really fine details and atmosphere, but I would get more listenable sound with fuller vocals and I would enjoy that more. But if you feel like you want to add that last piece of clarity and details, this one is definitely better. And that's the reality of it. Both of these devices had to make compromises. They don't sound perfect, and no DAC costing $30 ever does. But they are the first step you can take in improving your affordable smartphone sound quality and power. I said affordable because if you own an expensive flagship model, chances are you will not get much of improvement from these quality-wise, but you can still get more power and higher volume thanks to any of them, if that's what you need. But for some cheaper smartphone models and their muddy and mushy sound, both of these dongles were a decent improvement in my experience. And even Musiland, that I said has lower extension, that does not have same amount of extension to bass notes and the high frequency notes, is still far better than most cheaper and mid-range smartphones in that regard too. You just need to decide, do you want a more analytical one or the more fluid one? Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.